Real Frank.
Hello, welcome to Real Frank Kids Movie Review. In this episode, we're going to take a look at Clifford, the Big Red Dog. When Emily meets a magical animal rescuer who gives her a little red puppy, she never anticipated waking up to find a giant 10-foot dog in her small New York City apartment. With her mama away on business, Emily and her uncle set out on an adventure that takes a bite out of the Big Apple. Ow! Ow! A bite out of the Big Apple. In this episode, my special guest reviewer is PIETRO. Welcome to the show, PIETRO.
Hi again.
Third time's a charm, right? Okay. Clifford, the Big Red Dog. Did you ever read any of the books?
No.
You never read any of the books?
Well, I have read 3.
So you did read some of the books, right?
Uh-huh.
All right, so you read 3 of them. Which one, do you have a favorite Clifford book?
No.
No? You're not, is the Clifford your jam or not your jam?
The movie is good.
All right, so let's talk about the movie. What did you think about the movie?
I say it was pretty good.
You liked it a lot? Or you liked it a little bit?
I liked it.
You did? All right. So, what did you think about the story? The story about Emily and how she meets Clifford and her crazy, wacky uncle. What did you think about that? Did you like the story?
And can I say the funniest part right now?
Yeah, sure. What was the funniest part?
When Clifford farted.
Clifford
in
farted?
the truck.
Oh, man.
You weren't there.
He farted in the truck?
Uh-huh.
Did it stink up the truck?
Yeah, and Owen was inside it.
Oh, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Did he throw up because it stunk so bad?
No.
No?
He opened it up and got out.
Oh, he got out and probably was like this.
He's like, oh!
That's pretty crazy. So that was probably your favorite part because it was the funniest part? Okay. What part did you like the least? Or you just thought it was all amazing? It's not a trick question.
I did not like the part where that guy, the guy that's in Alvin and the Chipmunks, the road chip.
The company CEO or whoever had that special company.
Life Crow.
Yeah, Life Grow.
That guy that tried to steal Clifford. When I first saw him, I did not like that part.
Because you already knew he was going to be the bad guy?
No. I didn't expect him to be in the movie, and also, I just didn't like it.
So when you saw him, I forget the actor's name, but when you saw him, did you immediately go, oh, he played a bad guy in Alvin the Chipmunks. He's probably going to be the bad guy in Clifford, the Big Red Dog. You did, huh? That gave it away?
Yeah.
All right. So what did you think of the story? Like how she met Clifford, how she got Clifford, how the whole corporate thing where they made him grow, did some experimenting on him. And the ending, what did you think of the whole story? Did you like the story, or was the story okay, or?
I like it.
You did? Okay. All right. What did you think of the acting? Did you think everyone did a good job acting, or was just okay, or was bad, or what?
It was good.
You liked the acting? Thought they did a good job?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What did you think about Clifford, how he acted? Did he act like a dog?
Yes.
Huh?
Like the part where we got the ball.
Uh-huh.
Where that guy was running in one of those balls and
He chased the ball.
Clifford fetched it.
Yeah, because it was like a big human ball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the Big Apple.
Yeah. Did you like the fact that the story took place in New York? Yeah. Did you like Emily? Did you thought Emily was cool and did a good job? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. Would you have watched a lot of movies in your short life. Would you rate this as one of your favorite movies of all time?
Like a quarter from that.
A quarter, what, halfway? Like your
No,
number?
like a quarter away from that. Like a quarter.
A quarter away? So it's not your favorite all time, but it's up there?
Mm-hmm.
Is it better than Despicable Me? Any of the Despicable Me movies? Huh?
I don't know.
What about, is it better than Pixar Toy Story movies?
A little bit.
What? Are you kidding me?
I did not like Toy Story 4.
What? Really?
I only liked it the first time, then I started not liking it.
Wow. Shocking. Breaking news. I thought it was a pretty good movie. Man. All right. No problem. That's your opinion. That's great. All right. So,
I was expecting to see at least one glance of Andy in it.
oh. Well, Andy went to school, dude. He's done.
No.
He grew up. He's got kids now. He's supposed to steal all his toys back and so his kids can play with his toys?
No, like maybe on a video chat or something.
But his toys aren't alive. He doesn't know his toys are alive. He doesn't work that way.
I know.
Anyway, let's go back to Clifford. Would you want a dog that was that big?
No.
Yeah, right? Can you
I
imagine
wanted...
the amount of poop that would come out of a dog that big? You know, can you imagine that?
I just did.
It'd be awful, right? What if you had to clean that poop up in your grass? He would go poop in your yard, yeah. It'd be massive, right?
It's like uncleanable.
Yeah, right. Your house and yard would just turn into a big poop yard.
This is what I'd be doing 24/7.
What happens if Clifford gets sick? He throws up. Who's going to clean that up?
Wow.
Who would clean that up?
I
don't know
The
either.
biggest man on earth?
I guess so. So let's go ahead and rate it then. What do you give the story? 1 out of 10. 10 being the highest, 1 being the least favorite. You didn't like it.
8.5.
For the story? Okay. The acting. How did you think the people acted in the movie? The little girl, the uncle, the cast of characters, the villain. Clifford, how did he do a good job acting? Oh. How do you think Clifford did? And the other cast. Did you think they did a good job?
Mm-hmm.
What do you score it? 1 out of 10. 10 being the best, 1 being the worst.
9.3.
Dang! That's high. That's like Academy Award stuff. Okay. CGI. Now, do you think Clifford was a real dog or was computer generated?
Computer generated, but it did look real.
All right. So what do you give the CGI? 10 being the best, 1 being the worst.
9.
9!
9.
Wow. They had you really fooled that.
4.
9.4? You really thought he was a dog, like a real dog. Wow. All right.
Especially when he was little at the beginning.
All right, man. I hear you. Okay. So overall, what does Pietro give this? What is the score? Overall.
8.8.
Whoa, 8.8? Are you serious? 8.8. Are you telling all your friends, like, man, you gotta go see Clifford. That dog is dope.
Okay, 8.7.
8.7. All right. 8.7. That's a very, very high score.
I know.
All right. For the story, I did not care for the story. It's a typical story, right? Typical story. Corporate America did something bad. tested on an animal, made the dog grow, right? The dog grows, and then the corporate America guy wants it back, right? So he goes back and tries to get the dog back.
You mean Life Grow?
Yeah, Life Grow tries to get it back. We've heard the story so many times. Please come up with a different story. That's why I scored it a 3. The acting was just okay. I mean, the girl did a good job.
Stole the dog.
I know, but that originally came from their facility, right? Yeah.
No.
Okay.
At the beginning, Clifford was under a blanket.
Okay. All right. You don't think the place turned him red? You mean a red dog isn't kind of strange to you? Like some people were experimenting?
It's a movie.
All right. So acting, I give it 4.4. The CGI, I don't know, but I thought Clifford looked a little creepy to me. The way he looked in the scenes, like it looked weird. Like the dog itself looked pretty good, but the movement and stuff with the characters, like the actors and actresses, it looked really freaky to me. It looked creepy. It looked weird. It didn't look natural. It looked weird. But I still give it a 5.4 because, they did their best with what they had in it. You could tell they did a computer-generated dog versus having a real dog, and they tried to get the movements down. So I give them credit for that.
And a lot of things at Life Grow were computer-generated.
Yeah, they were all computer-generated. So they did a good job generating, but that movement and the way, I don't know, this looked a little creepy. A little creepy for me.
It didn't look creepy to me.
All right.
He did normal dog stuff.
So overall, I give this movie a 3.1.
What?
I didn't like it. I've seen this movie 100 times. 100 times. Clifford looked creepy to me. I've seen it 100 times. The story's 100 times done over. I'm sorry.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is. It is done 100 million different ways.
That story was fine how it was.
All right, we agree to disagree. So how many more times you gonna watch this movie?
7.
7? So in the seventh time, seventh time you're gonna just stop watching it?
No.
Oh. So 7 times, you're gonna watch it 7 times and then we can delete it?
No. I'm gonna keep watching it.
All right.
That's something.
All right, that's cool. All right. Pietro gives it an 8.7. Is that what you decided on? 8.7? And I give it a 3.1. That's our review, and thanks for watching.